Okay, welcome back to Pixelween premiere of Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3 FES, and actually probably need to change the tile cards a little bit. Because I think the F is supposed to be white. Oh well. Fix it up later. Even though we're playing the FES version, I'm using sprites from the PSP version just to attain that pixelated look. But anyway, so we're back, and we're gonna just we'll jump into our intro first. Okay, we're back.
How do you feel?
Where am I?
Thank goodness you finally came to. How much sleep do you need? It's been a whole week. I was so worried about you. Oh yeah, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. But you kept sleeping and sleeping. You know how worried I was?
Yeah, I must have taken those weird pills from Fanbo.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Even though I was supposed to protect you, But your power... it was amazing.
Thank you? What are those things?
You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona.
I should probably be turning off my fan.
I'm sorry I didn't
It's
tell
kind of
you
chilly in
before.
here.
I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
Why are you telling me this?
My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekkoukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
I was scared too.
Really? But still. And here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up.
That's what courage is. It's being scared and doing it anyway.
While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Take it easy, okay? Be a good patient. And don't hesitate to call the nurse. I'm sure she'll take good care of you. Bye.
Not really. I'll say that. Alright. That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And that wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. I want to talk about the Sengoku era. Japan's history, not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, so I gotta. It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When do the samurai get their day in the sun? I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey, Jumpe! What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? Elevated houses? Maybe? Or mud huts? Chat? There's no one in the chat. I could Google it, but that would be cheating. Mud huts? Oh, okay. If it's after the Stone Age, then it probably would be mud huts. That's correct! Mud huts were built, digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use. I can't get interested. I want to get to the edge of katanas. Everything else is so dull. Seems you'll be discussing something important in the dorms today. You decided to go home early. We've got Junpei. Being a pass them all randomly. Charlie Mall is full of people coming and going. There's no one in the lounge. We were told to go to the 4th floor. I'm not sure if at some point I might, at least in the tags, but possibly even in the description, or I don't know if I'd be showing it off in the title, but this is maybe the most advanced Let's Play of Persona 4 or Persona 3 in terms of just the settings, because I think I have it basically maxed out. Basically I have it Let's just show off our settings here. Although I don't know if you can really see it too clearly here. Actually, I can't see it too clearly either. We're running on DirectX 3D 11 hardware based. We got interlacing. I don't know if it's really working that much. I want to know what interlacing does, and I'm not getting any real indication about how that's supposed to work. There's TTF and BFF. I don't know what the heck that any of this means. I'm gonna try Bob. Let's do Bob BFF, best friends forever. So antenna resolution is 8 times native. Well, we got just bilinear filtering. And anisotropic filtering set to 16 times. And I'm not doing anything with CRC hack levels because I don't know what those are. I'm not using any external shaders or FXAA or TV shaders because that's stupid. But anyway, those would make more sense for Persona 4. Oh, getting some all the tourist families have had a wonderful spring. Attraction will continue in operation until May 5th. The building is shaking. There seems to have just been an earthquake. I repeat, there has just been an earthquake. We have no further information at this time, but we urge our viewers to be watchful for tsunamis. I repeat, there has just been an earthquake. We have no further information at this time. Please continue checking the weather warnings for possible tsunami updates. That's cool. It has Rumble support. And this may be sacrilege, but I'm using a Xbox One controller. Leave this on. I've heard maybe there's sprite hacks for this, because it'd be maybe pretty good if they had like some higher resolution sprites, especially for like the interface. This song is just like so terrible but so nostalgic. I think the filtering is a little weird. Okay, let's use TFF. Okay, I guess it's just the thing. Go ahead and configure and put it back where I had it. I don't know if there's different And there's different plugins, so I might like play around with different plugins. If anyone has a recommended one.
I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Excuse me?
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
Hidden between? I don't get it. Now, what's more baffling to me, hidden or between?
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short.
Sweet.
On paper, we're classified
No,
as a
SEAS.
school club,
Oh.
but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows.
Extracurricular Execution Squad. That's not suspicious at all.
Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys.
I see.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Alright.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. But wasn't that... Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter anymore.
Huh? What's going on? Every time someone builds a social link, they gotta break a window. It's really annoying. Thou shalt have a blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of a fool, Arcana. You have established a new social link. You feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said, or is it Igor? The power of social links. I think he pronounced it Igor.
Hi, how are you?
How'd you get in here?
I'm always with you. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
It's the end of the world as we know it. I feel fine.
Really? If you say so. To be honest, I can't tell you much about it yet. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
Later, creeper boy.
Hey, it's me. Can you come down here? Okay, he's here now. So, what's this all about?
There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
Junpei? Why is he here? Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
What's up?
What's up?
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
Didn't happen to me.
Big deal. It happens to everyone else. And man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Not really.
Yeah.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Oh, we're gonna go do something? Sweetness!
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
You mean Tartarus?
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like
It's-
toothpaste.
It's bigger on the inside.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
I hope so.
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
I need to remember to do voiceovers. This didn't feel like it's worth doing it when I was already like partway into the discussion.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Oh, are we having that talk?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
I'm just politely laughing at his inappropriate jokes.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Yeah, Tartarus is like time and relative time. And relative time and rust under school. I don't know.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this Tartarus thing again?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
Hmm?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as long as you don't go too far in. Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Relax, I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
I did not know that. So why did he tell me I knew that?
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
Looks like the cutscenes are looking a bit better with this configuration, so at least I'm not noticing any oddities.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
A labyrinth named School?
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
Just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
Sweet.
Wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
You use the velvet key.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power. It leads here, although no one but you can see it. Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned.
I kind of wonder about the design of the velvet room, like widescreen, because I'll have to find a screenshot of what it looks like normally, because I'm kind of like there's all this stuff that's like off to the side that like you probably wouldn't be able to see normally.
Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
All I wanna do is eat your brains.
Don't tell me you just dozed off. You're like that coach who fell asleep during the championship game. Come on, man. You're supposed to be our leader.
Cut him some slack. If nothing's wrong, then let's get going.
Check your own status by pressing the triangle button. Or the Y button, I guess. Who is on this controller? Save your progress by clock on the road to the entrance. Do you mind not touching that? Don't worry, I won't push you too hard. It'll be just fine. Since Chikara and Junpei have no real experience in battle, make sure you back them up. Alright, let's do this! I'll prove it. I should be in charge. This is Tartarus. There's some kind of device you've never seen before. It doesn't seem to be functioning right now. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Good luck.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa. Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Keep in mind these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now, see if you can eliminate all the shadows wandering around on this floor. Watch out! I detected a shadow in front of you. Move in and hit before it attacks you. If you can hit an enemy before it hits you, then you'll have an advantage at the start of the battle. Okay.
Takeba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
Nah.
Okay, then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
I'm gonna use Aggie. It uses SP. Rather than HP. For those of you who haven't played.
Yes, the enemy is
Game before.
Attack.
Let's get him.
I'll get the all-out attack.
Get back here, you son of
A complete victory. Great job.
Really? Up ball and get.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more? The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit.
I already did that last time.
You struck the enemy's weak point. You attacked the enemy's weak point.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Let me at him!
Basically, if you
Stunning victory.
attack an enemy with their weakness, you get another shot. Although you can only do that once per enemy. So you can like just get a chain, particularly if you have all enemies of the same type. Yeah. There we go.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle?
Well, you know, aren't you watching the whole thing?
If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack. Would you like more detail? Then proceed with the battle. You
I'm not even getting these other party members the chance
attack
to.
again. One more. You exploited the enemy's weakness.
If you get all the enemies like knocked down from a weakness
Exploited the
or
enemy's
critical
weakness.
hits,
Here's our chance for
you can
an
get an all
all-out
attack, which
Brilliant.
is everyone getting together to deal massive damage, which often will end the battle.
Keep up the good work.
You got shuffle time. Mysterious cards have appeared in your mind. You wonder if this is what Igor was talking about. I keep on calling him Igor. Occasionally have an opportunity to select a card from the one shuffled before your eyes. Pick up one card persona on it, you will receive that persona. There are other cards, each of which has a unique effect or reward. Keep an eye on the card you want and try to pick it up. I think it... Yep. Chosen card is a persona Pixie. Welcome Pixie into your heart. Level up! Whoa baby, your heart's hit points and spirit points have increased. You're now able to create personas up to level 3.
Yes! My skill level has increased.
Do you stop us every time I detect a shadow up ahead?
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack.
We already figured it out.
Then, that concludes the basics of battle. But there's one last thing I need to tell you. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good luck. A wisely chosen attack. You exploited the enemy's weakness.
This is
Yes, the enemy is vulnerable. Attack. Attack again.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
You have the potential to grow even stronger.
Yes! My skill level has increased.
Ta-da-da-da! I'm the man!
That's odd. Usually there are more shadows on the prowl. At least you gained some experience in battles. Let's go back to the dorm for today. Should be an access point somewhere on that floor. If you use it to return to the entrance. As there aren't any enemies to worry about, why don't you split up and search individually? Tell the other party members that what you'd like them to do.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Okay, then I'll look around some more.
This looks cool.
Everyone, return to the leader.
Okay.
Welcome back. So, how was it?
No problem.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. We kicked some ass. But damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry though, you'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
Ah, someone got to break another glass. Thou art I, and I am thou, and we are all together, Kukukushu. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the full arcana. The C social link has reached level 2. The power to create personas of the full arcana has grown. Très bien! You did well today. Now, let's head back to the dorm. I think I literally cannot, explore further. I'm just not allowed. Ah, there you are! Welcome to the Velvet Room! Well, I suppose it's time for me to explain what I really do here. It is my job to create new personas. But in order to do so, I must fuse your persona cards together. In other words, I shall merge them into a single persona. The number of personas you have buried within you is approximately 170. You've never seen a visitor with this many possibilities before. If you establish social links, you may be able to create even stronger personas too. This should prove very interesting. So, as you accumulate cards, please bring them to me. I haven't actually get to hear her voice yet. Sure. I am Apsaris. I will be by your side, always. The priest's social link is as far as the source of power. However, the priest's social link has not yet been established. Hey, you're Jen, right? Yeah? Why? Man, I knew it! I heard from Junpei that you're pretty close with Yukari-san. What's up with that? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyway. By the way, I'm Kenji Tomochika. There's a morning assembly, so we better hurry.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
3D!
Thank you.
So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her. Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
Yeah, I try not to think about that.
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold, new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang, that was freaking amazing.
Okay. I thought we were supposed to slow clap.
So, Do you have any idea what you just said?
I wish I had an option for like, totally, I totally understood what she said.
Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
Alright, today we're going over Meiji era literature. Open your textbooks to page 12. You know what? I'm tired of these textbooks. I just went over this novel in the last class. I got a great poem we can cover instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen. Isolated clouds suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. You feel tired. Stay awake. Alright, Kenji, you better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself, taking a nap while I pour my heart into reading this poem. For that, you get another essay along with your regular assignment tonight. I'll expect a slice of cake when you turn it in, too. And don't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time. As of today, you'll be able to use your time after school as you wish. If you have established social links, you may wish to spend time with those of individuals. Also, there are many places you can go in the area to raise your charm, courage, and academics. Be sure to look around in town as well as in the school. Okay, this is where the game starts to kind of open up a little bit. Do you tend to get lost in school? Okay. Yes. Where are you headed? Okay, right across the hall from this room. Okay. Dude, Misura Senpai's speech this morning was crazy. Heard no one was even close to her in the election. Seeing her background, I don't know why they bothered. Let's face it, we're all just plain ordinary compared to her, man. I hear that starting on the 23rd, some athletic teams will be recruiting new members. Just a track team, kendo team, and swim team, though. The others are full. If you're interested in joining, why don't you go check it out? Go down the stairs to the right and eventually you'll find it. Hey, new guy! What do you think of the girls here compared to your old school? They're about the same. Dude, another gorgeous day. I should go for a jog before practice. Oh. L school was better. Are you serious? Is that even possible? Monday, Friday, Wednesday, Friday. We're getting some little texture glitches as the camera moves around. My parents always nag me to like study for exams and stuff. They're so annoying. I just became a junior. I'm supposed to be having fun. I just came to some money, started getting all strict about my future and junk. God. When you're absent, there is an election for student council president. I want Miss Senpai noticed me. She said she's gonna quit being a high schooler. Well, it's her life, not mine. School's barely started and there's already been a student who quit. She only had 2 years left. What will she do if she doesn't even graduate from high school? There's a lot of stuff I should share, but you do that. What do you want? I'm using my cell now. Talk to me later, okay? A tree seems special for some reason. I wonder why it's there. Does it commemorate something? I wonder what kind of tree it is. Is there a swimming pool? Gymnasium? Practice field. The team seems to be using the gym. Would you like to observe? Yeah, sure. There's one thing that Persona 5 doesn't really have is like after school activities. I mean, the thing you can do after school is just like you don't have like a sport team or clubs or anything. That was the way back out. Yeah, sure, let's just observe everyone. I'll probably do kendo. It's a chance, sure. Junpei's walking in place off screen. Okay.
Did you notice
he's waiting for his cue.
Hiko-san is with the ladies? I didn't used to talk to him much, but now I've got a good excuse. I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but who would have thought he'd be such a chick magnet? I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
Are there boxing teams in high schools? I think I've ever had a boxing team. I don't think my high school had a boxing team. It's hard to imagine high schools with boxing teams. Yeah, it's really hard to imagine high schools with boxing teams.
Wait for us!
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Hell yeah! What you got in mind?
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station. See you there.
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, why can't he be more friendly? But that's what makes him so cool.
The way he walks in place when he goes off.
Man, how can he not know their names?
Oh, you just
I mean,
ran right
seriously,
past
just
him.
Look at them. Oh well, let's go.
So those girls can walk off all the way off screen, but Akihiko can't. It's just, okay, it's because it's in widescreen and it's just not designed for it, but still, it is a little weird. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. We're going to Hagakure. The female student continues to sigh. Dot 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 dot. I have this strange feeling someone's watching me. You know, every school has at least one mystery that no one can solve. Excuse me. Obviously, this school has a share. Like the sculpture in the art room that moves by itself. It sounded cooler in my mind. Hello, young man. Say, have you heard anything about the business of ordinary healthy people changing overnight? I know about it. Well, obviously, it's all over TV. Oh my! How did I forget to buy shampoo? No rush, just wait for the sale. Isn't Saturday the sale day at Aohige Pharmacy? Are you here for the arcade? You want to know about the games here? I can tell you all about them. Sure. Today you can either play Horror House or Mole Whackers. Horror House is pretty scary. If you last more than a few minutes in there, your courage goes up. Mole Whackers test your twitch reflexes, so it improves your speed. That about covers it. Okay, go to the police station first.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. I was waiting for you guys. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Really? Sweet!
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Officer Kurosawa has connections. But these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that.
The best things in life are free.
Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you too. My job is to maintain peace in this city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right.
I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need. Okay, so sorry, Junpei. And of course, we can't really equip ourselves. It's like $50, but I mean, for like the equipment we need to get, it's not a whole lot. It's a crane game. Power Records. Store sells a variety of music. I think so, however, it seems to be closed. Content says it reopened on June 9th. There's Mysterious Store. Okay, no unique dialogue or anything. I didn't figure I would, but it explained how there's like multiple entrances to the welcome. Okay, we got there's accessories. Oh, I don't think I might like sell off my old equipment, which I can't sell here, so I have to go back to the. Alright, this is what we already have. Okay, so wait, what did I equip it? Okay, now I got. Oh, I can equip. Oh, yeah, I think I can equip any type of weapon. Okay, so I actually have all 3 types. Okay, Gladius. I can sell off the rapier. Okay. I still don't have enough. Two credit right now. Well, what are you going to maybe able to raise your charm credit or academics? Probably enough when you may even be able to make new acquaintances. Oh, sure.
Welcome back.
It was a piece of cake. There has been no further information. Investigators are facing a difficult case since there were no witnesses. This is the 12th instance of a mysterious incident. A team of investigators is working hard to track down any leads. Officer Kurosawa doesn't have the potential to enter the dark hour. He's just an ordinary policeman. But he knows about us and helps us out when he can. How did you meet him? He helped me out a while ago. He's someone you can count on. I feel fine. That's the point, I think. Maybe get a little more Tartarus thing in, and then we'll call it a night. Go. Reach the first barricade. I don't know if we'll be able to do it today, but... A great source of power above me. That'd be the boss. A disappointing rather than a antidote. What? Oh, come on. Really? I was hitting the wrong button. Weak to physical attacks. I don't know if there's a way to issue commands to other programmers in FES, or if that's just a feature from portable tactics. Okay, yeah, you have to. Yeah, you can only assign them like gambits. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I don't think they're weak to ice. They're only weak to fire here. Oh, they're weak to ice too, I guess. Or maybe these ones are weak to ice.
Keep up the good work.
Believe we can. What? I don't know what I did there. I just pressed the start button. I didn't assign them to do anything.
I found some cash. Cha-ching!
Three enemies. Don't get careless.
2 to go.
Okay, so I think that's the one that's weak to Aggie. Might need to change her persona to back to as far as.
2 enemies remain. Don't get careless. Yes, excellent attack.
Awesome!
And they're not weak, so
Keep up the good work.
there's different blob things. Try to go with the weapon. I'll practice both while I can change it for money, so. Okay.
2 enemies detected.
Lame.
Yori has defeated an enemy.
Last one!
That was easy.
I'm...
An assault by 2 enemies. Stand strong. Yes, excellent attack.
Nice!
You have the potential to grow even stronger.
Shuffle time! Okay, let's see here. Care what cup gives you. Well, that just gave me nothing. The first time I failed to recognize or follow the card properly. What? I faced them head on. All of these are weak to ice.
Yes, excellent attack. Get him! Another enemy defeated. Good job. Awesome.
Please hit! Jeez, that was fast!
Let's not waste SP on that.
Bad, huh?
It's best entire fort explored.
That's a rare form. Teach it a lesson.
Okay, so these you had to like take care of really quickly, and I managed to actually do that.
You have the potential to grow even
They
stronger.
give you a bunch of cash if you manage to catch them and defeat them. Wealth coin, which I guess is drunk loot that you can get for a bunch of cash, I think. Oh, cool, got player advantage this time.
Enemies detected. Strike first. There are 2 left.
Get him!
Yes, excellent attack.
Last
Hang it. Gotta be brave.
Thanks.
not bad, huh?
Okay, so I'm going to make sure that I get the cup. Ah, it restores your HP. Okay, cool. Okay, I don't know why I'm hitting the X button. I've been hitting the A button, which is equivalent to the X
3
button, but
enemies detected. Strike first. There are 2 left.
Nice!
Another enemy down. There's only 1 left.
Please hit! Lame.
getting a bunch of
Not bad, huh? Man, I'm beat.
Iori is fatigued. Shouldn't you return?
something that can happen in Persona 3 is that characters can get fatigued and
Da-da-da-da! Junpei is leveled up!
actually kind of annoying.
3 enemies detected. Strike first. There are 2 left. One more! Another enemy down. There's only 1 left.
That was a close one. Yes! My skill level has increased.
Damn it. Okay, somehow the enemy didn't get advantage
3
even though
enemies present. Don't get careless.
I'm running low on SP.
Yes, excellent attack.
Nice! Couldn't defeat it.
Yori has defeated an enemy.
Just one more.
One enemy remains.
I couldn't defeat it.
Not bad, huh?
Oh damn it. There's another gold one. I'm gonna try to explore as much as we can on just okay. Okay, we're gonna save the game. That's gonna be it for tonight. So, that's gonna be an ongoing Let's Play. So, look forward to that. I'll probably be playing other games just intermittently from time to time, but I think that Persona 3 is going to be my central focus for the time being. With kicking off with this Halloween Pixelween special Let's Play. So thanks for tuning in to everyone who bothered to tune in. So thanks for watching. You can follow us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon if you like. And as always, LCS and DFTBN. I'll see you next time. Sayonara.